experienced leaders still need to have a leadership development plan, or do you get to a plateau like your own, for example, where you literally you've got it cracked?
I think there is no doubt that the more senior and the older you get, it is probably more difficult to do that. But it doesn't do anybody any harm to appraise themselves of their own values of leadership.
Do you believe that it's just junior people, or do you think people at every level need to develop?
Every level, every level. One of the most important things you should do whenever you get either wages or your earnings or whatever sort of income you can muster, whether it's funding while you're going to something entrepreneurial, if you're in the workplace, invest some of that money in you. That's very important, either by inspirational books, inspirational videos. Treat yourself to a coach, very, very important every now and again. Maybe you don't need one on a permanent basis, but a visit to a coach can help you sort of dot your I's, cross your T's.
To quantify, gosh. Well, let's put it another way. Let's say what are the most important strengths to focus on? And principally, these are the virtues which are recognised in your own social setting. So take, for example, one of the great leaders of all time, Nelson. He was somebody who built up both his own practice and his reputation for virtues that were recognised in his society, virtues of courage, integrity, a sense of vocation and purpose, service and so forth.
I think everyone needs a role model. And certainly I had a role model in Mark Weinberg, who I've worked with since I was 23, so it's for a very long time. He was immensely successful, and he was my role model, my mentor, etc. And everything he did, I'd analyse whether I should do similar things or what I should do to hopefully become a better leader. But I think unless there's that desire to be a leader and you're competitive and you're passionate about it, you can go to every single course on leadership, read every book on leadership, and the answer is if you're not interested in leadership, you won't get through the book or take anything out of it. So you've got to have that overwhelming desire that you want to succeed and be a good leader.
Personally, I think that absolutely everybody needs to create a personal leadership plan. Why wouldn't you? If you don't lead your own life, then you're giving your power away to someone else. So I think it's vital that everybody has their own leadership development plan.
And even if you're an experienced leader?
It's about learning, isn't it? It's about where you start. If you realise that you have to start somewhere to become a leader of your own life, then you have to put something in place. It's about having goals, isn't it? If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? That's one of the essence, the elements, basic elements of leadership.
I think more and more big companies now, particularly for managers and senior leaders, are including within those plans some essential leadership skills. So they're not often called leadership plans, but more leadership elements are starting to appear in a structured way in the development plans of individuals.